Hey, this is my definitive list of mistakes that I see sellers make on almost every single transaction. So the first big one that I see sellers make is presentation. Sellers love the property that they live in. They've spent years living there and they've taken great joy in making it into their own custom thing. And they've learned to live with the flaws, and they often see their property in rose-colored glasses. Get a professional to come in there, whether it's an inspector or a real estate agent, to tell you what's wrong with your property. Take their advice into account and make adjustments to make sure that your home is being presented in the best possible light ever. The next big mistake that I see sellers make all the time when they're selling a property is they immediately decide that they want to sell their property and they go straight to a real estate agent. Along the path, you need to check to see if you're going to get hit by capital gains taxes. Most people don't even think about the tax implications of selling their property. Are you going to get hit by capital gains tax? Asking a tax professional if that's a possibility is a simple one phone call, one question kind of thing, can be resolved typically in about 10 minutes. Do it so you don't get hit by it. The third thing is if you're selling an estate, you definitely want to make sure that that estate has been resolved, whether it's gone through probate court or if there is some sort of entity that is controlling the sale of the property. The reason why is you're going to spend an awful lot of effort getting your property prepared for the sale, marketing, hiring a real estate agent, going through showings, getting it under contract, and then you're gonna get hit by title. And the title's gonna come back potentially and say that there's still a problem with the estate, that it hasn't been cleared up and there's a cloud on the title, and that could make you lose the sale. It may make the buyer walk away, and they'll be well within their rights to, because you may not have clear, equitable title to be able to convey it to the next buyer, and that's a lot of wasted energy. The next mistake that I see sellers make all the time, it's not necessarily malicious, but you're going to be, in the state of Georgia, you are required by law to provide disclosures on your property, and fudging those numbers, I know it's tempting. Y'all, be honest. We're going to find out. The agents, the buyers that are looking at your property, they're going to hire professionals to come out and look at your property, and those professionals are going to be able to identify what's going on. If there's something that was fudged, whether it's malicious or accidental, try to be as accurate as you possibly can on the information that you are saying about your listing. You know, there could be very real legal implications if you sell a property under false pretense and false information. So be as accurate as possible. The final mistake that I see sellers make all the time is I have seen situations where one person in the household is gung-ho about selling the property and the spouse is not on board. You need to make sure that you have that conversation, a full, honest conversation with all parties that are going to be involved with the sale of the property. If you've got a spouse and you're thinking about surprising them, don't do it. The best intentions aside, it's possible for real estate to ruin relationships. You want to make sure that you, all members in your house, you make sure that they're on board with that plan, because it's not worth it to sell a house if it's going to ruin the friends and family in your life. Anyway, I hope this is useful to you. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I got your back.